Designs by Amanda. I'm Amanda, and today I'm going to show you a card that I came up with from a picture I took yesterday. I posted it on my Facebook page of this with the thing saying that I saw the stamp colors in this, and then my friend was like, why don't you do, or I'd like to see the card inspired from that. So this afternoon I needed to make some Mother's Day cards, so I went with this color scheme to make a Mother's Day card that looks like that. So it looks like the fabric, and I really like the fabric too. It's so what we're gonna do today is we're gonna put together a card. It's gonna look similar to this, but I'm gonna flip the coloring. So I have the pieces all cut out here. I have a card base out of Old Olive, and we're going to use a card background out of Very Vanilla. And then I have two die cut pieces out of some white that we're going to color with ink, and then I have two Old Olive out of some Old Olive cardstock. With this one I used the Very Vanilla and the Old Olive and the Very Vanilla for the cutouts, and then used some of the pumpkin pie to get the orange. So, and then I have a piece of Old Olive for our sentiment when we get to that part. So let's go ahead and put this card together. So the first thing I did after cutting my pieces, and all the dimensions for this card will be on the corresponding blog post. So we're going to take our Very Vanilla background piece here, and I'm going to start with the Rich Razzleberry, and I'm going to take, I used the stamp set and die set for Flourishing Phrases, and that is a carryover, so that'll be in the new catalog when that comes out. And we are going to, my ink is new, and so it is very juicy. So I just let it sit on there just very brief for a little minute or so, just to kind of let it settle from being off of this. I was going to try to look up something to like give me ideas of what to do if it's too much ink on my ink pad, but I couldn't find anything yet. And I'm not sure what to do just yet, so right now I'm just kind of letting it sit on there, kind of let it like kind of even out. It does do that once it is stamped on the paper too. It evens out a little bit. So let's go ahead and stamp it. I'm going to do a similar pattern as I did on the other one. They're just different colors of background and card base. Some of our leaves. So I grabbed the leaves out of the Flourishing Phrases stamp set. Let's put them up here the right way. And I'm using Old Olive for this. I really liked the way the original card came out, so I'm hoping this one comes out as well. And I liked how the Old Olive looked on the Old Olive. So let's see if we can get this to look as nice. Okay. I really liked the colors and how it came out. Oh, that one smudged a little. Oh well. That happened like in that same corner of the other one. So it's a little off, but we can put one of our other flowers over it. Let's see here. Let's put this one here. Oh man, I'm doing bad. And this isn't a photopolymer stamp, so lining it up again is kind of difficult. Well, we could do this. So stamp off and then do a, since I went that way with it, you could do like the background. I like that. I do that on other cards. So we'll do that with this card since it just kind of seems like it needs it. Let's go right here. There we go. Kind of evens things out a little from all the, there we go. Oh, I kind of like how that's happening too. That's neat. So then this one we can do here, twist, and there, and then we'll come in this corner here. And twist. There we go. So, I think we're done with the old olive now. Okay, those up there. Okay, so these white ones, I'm gonna set this off to the side for a moment, and then these white ones that we cut out from our dies, we are going to take our pumpkin pie, and we're gonna take a sponge dauber, which I still do not have, so I use makeup sponges, and I'm gonna just sponge it out to make it orange. I do have some pumpkin pie cardstock, but it's not cut up yet, so for only needing this little bit, I figured it was easier and faster to just do it with some white that's already in pieces that I can just cut out and put some ink on it. So that, to me, and it gives it a little bit of a variation in color across it, which I like as well. So, just seems simpler and easier to me. Okay, so we're done with that. Let's go ahead and do our sentiment as well, and then we can paste all this stuff down. So for the sentiment, I am going to do it another Mother's Day card because I need. But these cards really are, you know, a versatile card, so you can put any sentiment that you have that would fit on our sentiment piece. That one has like a scratch on it. Okay, on our sentiment piece, and use it for whatever occasion you need it for. I'm going to take my early espresso and I have it. Here it is. I had to get a one of these for early espresso, and then I just went right around the edges to give it some distinction around there. I used the Happy Mother's Day sentiment is from the Oh So Succulent stamp set, and that's because that's the only Happy Mother's Day sentiment I have. So that's what I'm using. But the Oh So Succulent bundle is retiring, so if that's something that you've seen in other videos that you think you might like to get, you have to get that as soon as possible, so you get it before it sells out and isn't available any longer. Okay, so there's that, and then next we're going to take our leaves again. I think I'm probably out of the frame for that one, sorry. Okay, I went around that one with early espresso. We're going to take our leaves again, put ink on one of them, because we don't need both of them, they both won't fit on here. And we're going to just stamp the one on there. Alright, and then now we can do the sentiment, and it's a photopolymer stamp, so I'm going to use my Stampin' Pearson mat for this, which is getting well worn on the cover, so I'm going to need to. And then right now, my early espresso seems like it's kind of dry-ish, which is like the opposite problem I was having with the other colors. But I did order a refill, so hopefully it's alright until I get the refill. There's that. So there's our Happy Mother's Day. It actually turned out well. Okay. So now we can go ahead and let's stamp the inside of our card before we go assembling, because I like to do the inside of my cards. The inside of this one looks like this, and so I think with this on the old olive, I'm not going to probably do the orange. I think I'm going to just do the rich raspberry and the old olive and leave it at that. And old olive is probably borderline where you may feel like if you don't have a dark enough ink color to write on it, you might want to get a piece of Very Vanilla for an inside to write on. But for me, I have a nice dark black ink that I use in my one kind of pen that I feel okay using the inside of an of an Old Olive for writing directly on. And then with the Old Olive, we'll do the leaves. Oh, let's do the second beside it like we did on the front. Just kind of keep the same theme going here. This way and this way. Alright. So there's our inside. And now let's put the front together. You know what? The colors are just... Let's do that. There we go. And now for this, we can see where we want to place our other flowers here. And let's do the orange here with the green there. The green here, orange here maybe. And then our Happy Mother's Day can go right in there maybe. This is kind of how you want. But for this one, you could use liquid glue. If you have that one with a really narrow point on it, that would be probably really good. Mine isn't quite narrow enough for this, and it just seems to make quite the mess. So I'm going to use glue dots, even though you do sort of. They're not sticky from behind it, but you do kind of see them. But I'm alright with that. I'd rather do the where you can see it than to have the mess that the glue was making when I tried this on a different project before. I think I just lost a glue dot somewhere. That's not sticky anymore. Oh, it's still on there. Okay. Alright, let's get these glue dots. I got adhesive on all the stuff, so let's go ahead and assemble the front here. Make sure it's even. I think that's pretty close. I'm going to put this green one, is that right? Yeah, this green one down first, and then I'm going to put down the sentiment. The orange one is going to go over here, and we'll go ahead and overlap that on our sentiment there. I like that there. Let's put this orange one right here, and our green one, oh, I don't know. Okay, we'll put it so there's our fabric inspired cards. I hope you enjoyed watching this video today and coming to create with me. And I hope you come back again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye!